In this video, we are tackling 3 game-changing Chrome extensions that will help you get back at least 20 hours of your life every week. So say goodbye to the constant rush and let's get started. Okay, extension number 1 is hide YouTube thumbnails. It's as simple as it sounds. There isn't really much to it. There are some options that you can choose from, but I recommend just blurring them because it's probably the most simplest one. It still keeps like the colorful YouTube website without being too overboard, where you can actually disable the thumbnails altogether, just have text. I guess this has kind of like a much greater effect on your psychology because you are going to just look at the title of the video and really think, is this video going to be valuable for the exchange of time that I'm getting it? Or is it going to be just a mindless waste of time? The one amazing thing that I found about this extension is that if somebody makes a video that is supposed to be like, oh, you won't believe how this happened, then when you don't see the thumbnail, you're not going to be interested. So you're going to be saving a bunch of time because usually those videos are just the regular content and then 1 minute about the thing that was mentioned in the thumbnail. So that helps a lot. And to be honest, this might be the only extension that you need. Seriously, if you're not really into all of the other social media sites and you're not addicted to like Twitter or Instagram, just scrolling mindlessly, you just watch YouTube videos all day like I do, just 5-hour segments per day sometimes, then you can pretty much shut off the video right now because this is going to be the only one that you need. But please don't, it kind of hurts the algorithm. And number 2 is going to be DF YouTube, which stands for distraction-free YouTube. And you could have guessed it, if you're addicted, like really addicted, like past my level of 5 hours a day, if you're watching like 8, 10, I used to be like that, then this extension is going to help you specifically because it has a lot of customization. You can specify pretty much to block anything that you want. This is really going to keep you just boxed in into the videos that you're actually supposed to watch. Like one thing that I was using a few weeks ago before I kind of like told myself that, oh, you really shouldn't be watching this content because it kind of doesn't move you forward. I was using a technique where I basically unsubscribed from all of the channels that didn't bring me any value, like old Let's Play channels that I used to watch every day. I unsubscribed from all of those and just left those that are actually educational, like let's say Alex or Mosey, and just a few major ones, like let's say like 30 creators. And I disabled all of the other news feeds on YouTube, like the recommended section, trending. So if one of those YouTubers uploaded something, then I only see their content. And also, if you're still having trouble with your subscription fee being filled up with shorts, you can simply search for some hide shorts extension and it will hide it completely. Pretty much every single one of them works. I use like something like hide shorts YouTube, I think, and it works really great. Just hides all of the shorts, all of the spam just goes away, and you don't need to look at them because what are shorts? A giant waste of time. Okay, number 3 is going to be for the special ones out there. Go ducking work. Okay, this one is really a last resort. This one is going to actually get you to start working on improving your life instead of just, ooh, what? Jessica has a new pair of shoes? Wow. So if you're just a little bit into this like self-improvement stuff, getting better at your life, reading books and things like this, you probably heard about something called the flow state. And this is for those of you who don't know, this is basically a state that when you're working for more than about 15-25 minutes, you get into the state where the work feels basically effortless and time just flies by. You could have experienced this if you were playing like video games and time seemed to like just 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and it skipped completely and it was night suddenly and you had to go to sleep because your mom was screaming at you that it's really late and and back and forth. This extension enables you to basically stay in this flow state for as long as possible, which is going to be really beneficial for your work. And because every time you do something else than the work you're working on, like something like just checking the time on your phone could be enough, you exit the flow state and it's going to be much harder for you to continue on that work because your brain is going to be occupied with anything else that just comes into it. Like for example, oh, I'm working on my Fiverr project, I'm translating this document, and suddenly, oh, Jessica sent me that she has new shoes, and now I get back to work without writing back to Jessica, but still, while writing something on my computer, I'm gonna be thinking about Jessica's new shoes and what shoes should I get. So let's get back to the extension from my rant about Jessica. Basically, you can customize the sites that are going to be blocked. That means if you spend a ton of time on Facebook Marketplace, you can block that. If you spend a ton of time on Instagram, you can block that. This extension enables you to block pretty much any site on the internet and then set the exact time when you're free to go on that site. I currently have a schedule where I block pretty much most of my day, and then I leave like this little part from 11 o'clock till 2 o'clock in the afternoon to basically eat and watch videos while I'm eating. I'm not really watching videos for all of those 3 hours because I just told myself that, oh, it's a waste of time, it's not moving you forward, you shouldn't be doing this. And over time, you are also going to develop this mindset that, oh, this wastes time, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. It also has this function where you can pause like the blocker, but come on, are you taking it seriously if you are pausing the blocker? Just disable it, you can disable it, and it will go into this mode, and it makes it basically impossible. You need to go through like 20 extensions to get to the one that actually disables the extension so you can finally get to your favorite kitty videos on YouTube. So I hope these free extensions help you, but you still might have one question. What if I don't use social media sites on my computer like a weirdo who's scrolling Instagram on their computers? Let's be real. You're probably scrolling it on your phone, right? So how do you fix this? Well, there's one simple solution. So if you have tried for a long time to actually have the apps on your phone and just don't look at them, it's not working, right? You need to uninstall them to make an actual change. And then you're maybe going to become a weirdo that scrolls Instagram on their computer, but our last extension is going to block you from that. So you're not going to be addicted anymore. Okay, so hopefully all of these tools and tips help you to get rid of your social media addiction. And if you would like to know how I actually manage to schedule all of the things I do in a day, make sure to check out this video. It's basically about the reverse calendar method.